I have a surprise for you. It's probably not a surprise since you read the title and clicked on the video to play it, but let's pretend it's a surprise. Act surprised. Ready? Let's practice our surprise face. If you're a signer, you know what a surprise face looks like. Okay, practice it. I'm sure you could do it better than what I just did. So surprise me. So here we go. You ready? Ba-bam! That's right. Do you recognize this name? Do you? Do you? It's me. It's me. I wrote this book. It's pretty exciting. Very exciting. And today it's launch day. So if you did not pre-order this bad boy, that's okay. You can get it today. And if you get it through Amazon Prime, boom, 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 like 2 days later, it's on your porch and in your hands and blessing your life, making your life amazing. And if you did pre-order it, it's on its way to you right now. Any second now. It should be going and landing in your little mitts, ready to use and sign. Use it and sign. So today, to celebrate this very special occasion, hey, and if you haven't gotten it, it's okay, no big deal. There's a link in the description and you can just go clickety click 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 and check it out. But I'm gonna give you a sneak peek that you won't get in the look inside in Amazon or Barnes & Noble. So if you wanna know what's inside before you purchase, here's your chance. So first up, this is American Sign Language for kids. So what does that mean? It means it is for kids, but more specifically, it's for parents, grandparents, and uncles, caregivers of children that need sign language. Now, that could be a lot of things. Somebody that could be deaf, a kid could be deaf, could be hard of hearing, could have some kind of hearing loss, just not verbal, autistic, a variety of situations that make it important for your child to learn and use sign language. You can't just have your child learn sign language. The parents and the caregivers actually have to learn it too, or else it's pointless, right? The book is for parents to teach and use with their children. Now, I have 6 children of my own, ranging from ages 3 to 13. Now, my 3 and 5-year-old, I have to learn, well, I know the signs already, but so I have to teach them the signs to them, and I can let them look at the pictures, and they really like the pictures, but I have to help them do this. They can't sit and use this book by themselves. Now, she just turned 8, but my 8-year-old on up to my 13-year-old, they can sit down and use this book on their own. And I would say my daughter, she just turned 8 on Sunday, but I would say even last year, she's in 2nd grade right now, so even last year, 1st grade, she would have been, and even a little bit of her last end of her kindergarten year, she'd have been able to use most of this on her own, at least look at the signs. But it is important for the caregivers to learn this and teach the children, or learn it alongside with their children, especially if it's a vital communication asset in their home. Now, I used to go into homes and teach families of children with a variety of reasons for wanting to learn sign language. Of course, I taught deaf and hard of hearing families, but I also taught quite a bit of children with autism and Down syndrome. And the incredible amount of impact that it had in each of their lives was truly life-changing for them. So if you or someone you know has a child that is autistic, has Down syndromes, or any other thing that has going on in their lives that makes it so that they're not verbal language, please teach them sign language. You can obviously share this book with them, but above all, introduce the concept of sign language to them first. Okay, so that covers who this book is for. Now, how to use it. We do, hold on, let me get my cheater copy here. I have it marked so I know what to show you, so I don't have to like find it while I'm making this video here. So in the book, I do go over a little bit more about who this book is for in greater depth, and we talk about how to use the book. It is important for you to learn alongside your child. Now, what I love about this book is the table of contents. Now, the book is broken down into different chapters with different categories of signs you can learn. But even better, so you can look to the table of contents and you can see, okay, this is the category it is, and it's color coded. So you can see this is green, chapter 4 is green, and you can flip in here and you can see on the side of the book, it's color coded. So I can flip to this green one and I've gone straight to that chapter. So I love color coding. You should see my spreadsheets. Color coding everywhere. And what's even better is you can get a breakdown of the individual signs that are taught. So you'll be like, I don't want to look through the whole chapter. I'm looking for just one sign right now. Like, you want to use every moment you can as a teachable moment, especially if you're learning sign language. Now, I mean, I'm not saying you have to like run around with the book all day long and wait for that moment to happen. But when this perfect moment comes up, you want to be ready. So I love this because you can turn straight to that page, take straight to the table of contents, be like, oh my gosh, they're just dying. They love these crackers. Let me find out how to sign cracker. And so we can just do this now rather than, no, we're going to wait until it's time to introduce it. Let's do it now. And then you don't have to search through every page of the book or look through each category. You can just go straight to the page. Love it. Super convenient. Like I did say already, the color coding is quite lovely. Okay, now the next little bit, we've talked about who it's for. Take that one off. I talk a lot about why it's so important to learn sign language and why it's so important for you to learn sign language together as a family, and that it can be fun. And if you have concerns or you're worried or you're not sure what to do, we go over that. I go over that in this book because it's super important. Okay, we even talk about deaf community etiquette and how to interact in the deaf community, because once you know sign language, you're going to want to have your child and your whole family around other people that sign. And what better way than to do that in the deaf community, where they're so loving and accepting and welcoming, and they'll find you guys will all be able to make new friends that you can sign with and learn and grow even more within the deaf community. So definitely check that out so you can get in there and feel comfortable and make sure that you're treating encountering those situations correctly, the best way you can for the maximum success. Okay, so another thing that is in this book, so each of these signs, so it's not just like a dictionary where you're just like, oh, I'm going to learn the sign and then move on. It's you learn the sign and then there's some tips that go along with it, and I love the tips. Okay, so first off, so you can see here we've got home and yes, and this is in the chapter of the first 10 signs for you to learn. I believe that's what the chapter is. Yeah, it is. Okay. I remember. And so each sign has the picture showing you how to do it. And then for added clarity and further instruction, underneath each sign talks about how to do the sign correctly, including any facial expressions that you need to do or anything that you need to be aware of. Now, each sign has a memory tip to help you be able to remember the sign, connect it with something. So for instance, the sign yes, the memory tip is it's as if you're nodding your head up and down, because this is the sign yes. So it's as if your head was your hand and it's nodding up and down because you nod your head yes, right? Okay, and so then there are a variety of tips that you're going to find throughout the book. They're not all going to be the same type of tips. There's similar signs, there's grammar tips, there's a signing tip, and there are tips, ASD tips. The next thing is in each chapter, at the end of each chapter, let me take off this little sticky. there is sign practice activities. So there's different things you can do, and throughout the tips are also, hey, here's a fun activity that you can use to introduce this sign, as well as how to practice this group of the signs you've just learned and how to put it into action in real life so you can use it, because you can't just see it once and be done. You have to repeat it, and if you put an activity with it, it's going to make it more concrete and usable for your child. But your child is going to learn the signs so fast, it's going to blow your mind, especially if they're deaf and hard of hearing. And I do encourage you also, if you have hearing children and if you have a child that is nonverbal for whatever reason, and you have other hearing children in your family, please teach everybody in your family, mom, dad, brothers and sisters. So, and the last one I wanted to point out is at the end we have resources. So if you want to learn more about sign language, more about the deaf community, I have linked resources, books, and websites that you can use to give you further education, to help you connect with those in the deaf community around you and other local deaf educators. There's other apps, books, and DVDs, and websites. And then at the end I have the resources for all the books that I have mentioned in all the different practice activities, so you can just find them there quickly at the end. So that's a wrap for the American Sign Language for Kids walkthrough. I hope you enjoyed it, and you can get your own copy down by clicking the link down in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you love this book. If you love it, and if you liked it and it's helped and you found it useful and effective for you, I would love if you would leave a review on Amazon for me, because that is awesome and I love to see your feedback. Thanks, have a great day, and get signing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Because that's, at the end of the day, that's why we're here. So make sure you're signing every day. No, let's not be ridiculous. Shush. Okay.